Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins, where we help you get smarter than your competition. This episode reviews an informative article from this show's producer, information architect Curt Robbins, entitled Embrace Structured Content, which was published on LinkedIn. Today, we're going to explore why mastering this concept is becoming so essential for technical writers. So, here's what we'll be covering. We'll start with why this skill set is needed in the first place. Then we'll get into a solid definition of what structured content actually is. After that, we'll look at its core benefits, the tools you can use, and probably most importantly, how all of this fits into your next career move. You know, the field of technical writing is getting more and more competitive. To really stay relevant and valuable, it's all about lifetime learning, constantly upgrading your skills to meet what the industry is demanding. And a key part of that professional evolution, well, it's understanding structured content. The author really makes a clear and compelling point here. It's not just some abstract skill for your resume. Proficiency in structured content directly translates into employability in today's market. It's a tangible asset. Okay, so what is structured content exactly? Let's take a moment to establish a clear definition, because it's really a foundational concept in modern information architecture. At its heart, structured content is all about breaking down information. So instead of creating these huge single documents, you're developing smaller, self-contained components or modules. These little pieces are then governed by a set of rules, which allows them to be managed, shared, and reused across tons of different platforms with much greater efficiency and precision. Understanding the definition is one thing, but why should you or your organization even bother with this method? That brings us to the core benefits. And these are especially significant when you're talking about large-scale enterprise documentation. The advantages are pretty significant. This modular approach really improves collaboration because multiple writers can work on different pieces at the same time. The templates enforce consistency, so the style and tone are the same across your entire documentation suite. This also makes maintenance so much easier. You update a single component, and that update appears everywhere it's used. And maybe the most powerful benefit is reusability. Think of it like SpaceX reusing its rockets. From one single source, your content can be deployed to user manuals, training guides, online help, you name it. It saves a tremendous amount of time and effort. Now that we've established the benefits, let's get practical. To actually implement structured content, technical writers depend on very specific tools, languages, and systems. Let's outline some of the most common approaches you'll see out in the industry. The landscape of tools really runs the gamut from simple to quite complex. On one end, you've got lightweight markup languages like Markdown and ASCII doc, which are easy to learn and read. But on the other end, you have these comprehensive XML-based standards like DITA, that's the Darwin Information Typing Architecture, which is specifically designed for managing huge libraries of technical content, where consistency is absolutely critical. And powering all this are authoring tools and component content management systems like MadCap Flare that give you a dedicated environment for creating and managing all this modular content at an enterprise level. And this brings us to what's arguably the most important part of this discussion, how you can actually use this knowledge for your own professional growth. Because understanding these concepts and tools is a direct path to a real competitive advantage. The author calls this low-hanging fruit, and that's a perfect way to put it. The effort you need to put in to learn about structured content is pretty low compared to the significant professional benefits you get out of it. It's a very accessible way to immediately boost your skill set and your resume. So when you get right down to it, taking the time to get some training or maybe even a certification in a tool like DITA or MadCap Flare, that could be the very thing that makes your application stand out. It really demonstrates a forward-thinking approach to documentation, and that's a valuable skill set for any modern company. Thank you for watching. This is AI for Career Success, where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, please consider using the QR code from the beginning of this overview to buy us a coffee. We also encourage you to subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel. And please, remember to like, comment, and share to help us reach a wider audience.